Good afternoon from Daikin Regional Headquarters in Jebel Ali, Dubai. Very pleased to welcome Mr. Samer Alawiah, Managing Director, Daikin UAE. Thank you very much for being with us. As you know, COP28 is now over. We had the pledge for cooling. It's ongoing. It's, as you know, cooling and the whole sector is very important to embrace sustainability. It varies. Some companies are ahead of others, some stakeholders. It's quite a diverse, basically, segment. What are you doing at Daikin Middle East in this regard?
Sustainability for us is no longer a slogan that we walk by. It's becoming an obligation, a duty that we have to move from theory into practice. Daikin, Middle East, and Africa are doing various practices and implementing various tactics in order to address the evolving stresses and challenges related to the environmental and sustainability requirements. As a representative of Daikin Industries Japan, we adhere to the global environmental vision of Daikin Vision 2050, that clearly commits to reducing our carbon footprint to net zero by 2050 via our products, solutions, and the power of air. Here in the region and in UAE specifically, we try our best to bring the best of technologies and practices that helps us in mitigating the climate change and promote the eco-friendly systems and solutions. At the same time, we innovate constantly into the practices we put into the society and the market of UAE in order to bring the best towards the people as well as the planet.
Technology. I believe that, like most companies in this field, have a wide range of products, including inverter.
True.
Basically, we know that in countries that where the purchasing power is much lower than the Gulf, for example, such as Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, Iraq, where they have a severe shortage of energy supply or power supply from the government, the penetration of inverter technology is very, very high, although it comes at a higher premium. Basically, how can we basically develop and promote among consumers and among customers to embrace the inverter technology at mass?
Very nice. Well, the inverter technology symbolizes the best efficiency, seasonal efficiency of the product. Air conditioning is a major consumer of energy, and in order to reduce the consumed energy, it's better to increase efficiency and reduce this usage. Inverter is one of the technologies adopted by manufacturers to promote highly energy efficient products and ACs. And Daikin employs the inverter driven compressors across a wide spectrum of products across our product range. Now, to be honest, since 20 years, inverter was not that popular. Now, with the boom that we are witnessing, with the expansion of the urban development in UAE, with the considerable energy bills that we are seeing and the consumers are experiencing, the awareness and the need for a solution and the technology to help reducing the energy bill and enhance the efficiency of the system is becoming a must. And that's why the expansion of the inverter business and the inverter promotion of air conditioners have become a considerable volume of our practice in UAE. Now, what do we do as a company? We continue to spread the awareness about the merits and the benefits of such a product and technology. We engage with the various stakeholders in terms of designers, consultants, developers, and even direct consumers, and we explain to them, we assist them in the best design developed around such a technology and the product. At the same time, we work with policymakers and the regulation authorities in order to highlight the benefit on the efficiency, the benefit for the society, for the grid, for the consumer, and how to say, step by step and over the years, we have reached to a status that the inverter across the various products in air conditioning spectrum have become a must. It is on air-cooled chillers, it is on ducted air conditioners, room air conditioners, as well as on the VRV. Heart and soul is the inverter.
Yeah.
So I would say our biggest business in Daikin, Middle East and Africa, and in UAE is inverter.
All right. In terms of partnerships that play a crucial role, as you just mentioned, we have the public-private people partnerships. So would you please tell us a bit about your public-private people partnerships? So your partnerships with the government, your partnerships with the private sectors, and the partnership with people
Wow.
and society.
That's a three-parter
Yes.
question. Okay, with the government, we are obliged to convey to the UAE government and policymakers the best of our technologies and solutions. So we highlight all the associated Daikin products benefits to the policymakers with the hope and with the desire that it becomes part of the UAE guidelines as related to the HVAC industry. We contribute as well with universities and other research centers to highlight, promote, to educate, disseminate the benefits of our technologies and products, again with the hope and the desire that this becomes in the DNA of our practice. In terms with the B2B, we collaborate with all the stakeholders in the same manner. However, there is a financial transaction associated with that, and there's always the cost versus the benefit. And if we always try to highlight to the stakeholders and our associated partners the life cycle benefit and the life cycle, the ROI associated with investing in such a technology that helps the end user, that helps the planet, the UAE society, as well as our mission towards environmental strategy 2050. And finally, with the consumer who likes to adopt the highly efficient and eco-friendly, sustainable product in their own premises, on projects, on villas, they come here, we engage with them on the design stage, we engage with them on the construction stage, we engage with them on all the stages of their project. So we convince them with the advantages of going through this experience.
Yeah. Green finance, how is it affecting basically or accelerating the deployment of sustainability and sustainable products and the choice of your customers?
I will start with a different topic that relates to your request now. Thanks to the UAE for hosting such a fantastic event, the COP28 that was hosted in Dubai in December 2023. Now, with signing the cooling pledge of various countries, reflects their commitment towards taking a serious action towards sustainability and mitigating climate change, as well as creating this fund that will help all the attempts and all the initiatives to go to the next level of implementing sustainable and renewable solutions into the energy sector and the urban developments. Now, the finance part associated with modernization, refurbishment, and implementing eco-friendly solutions have been humble so far. Okay. However, now the practices of engaging a finance partner, financial institute, and the green finance, as you mentioned, has becoming a new practice that's being adopted on B2G sector, B2B sector, and even in B2C sector. We are witnessing the appetite of financial institutes towards this direction, towards this practice, and we are actually, as a manufacturer and a technology provider, we are benefiting of such appetite because it accelerates the decision, its stakeholder and decision makers' decision towards accelerating modernization.
Yeah. Two more questions. What is your target as Daikin Middle East from here to 2030? In terms of sustainability, of course.
Okay. Aside from our internal target to provide our stakeholders, shareholders with the sustainable growth, it's inevitable and inescapable that we adhere and deliver our target in terms of sustainability. Well, in 2030, by 2030, we are definitely on the route at changing completely our products, refrigerants towards eco-friendly refrigerant of low global warming potential and low impact on environment. Second, inverter and variable speed drive has to become a must and an inescapable component and feature of our product offering. Our practices in the market in terms of replacement, refurbishment, and modernization, which is not the new construction sector, which is the existing construction sector, has to become the biggest contributor of our revenue stream. This means what? This means that Daikin is going to expand going to invest in the expansion of the modernization part, modernization sectors and modernization practice. We will expand our total solution and total solution and refurbishment sector as well.
Any figures, and you can give me any percentage?
We in Daikin we develop a 5-year vision or a fusion plan. We have the fusion plan of Fusion 20, Fusion 25, and we are in next year. We start the preparation for Fusion 2030. Now, for Fusion 25, we are meeting and even exceeding our environmental targets, our financial targets, our market indicator targets, and so on. Now, for Fusion 30, we have not started the preparation. However, with the acceleration and evolution of the market dynamics, tech implementation, controls, and smart technologies, and the stresses on the sustainability and eco-friendly solution, I believe that we will be way faster between 2025 and 2030 in achieving more than desired target and very high targets of sustainability. Numerically, I cannot commit to it now.
We are ESG, Mena, environment, social, and governance. We covered in the E in depth. Let's talk about S. What are you doing in terms of S, in terms of knowledge sharing and safety?
All right. Daikin Middle East and Africa, Daikin UAE are representatives and part of Daikin Industries Japan. We, as a Japanese manufacturer, we adhere to the highest levels of safety practices across all our functions and departments and the practices. So, as you are here, you are sitting today in Daikin Middle East and Africa headquarters. Behind you, there is a factory of assembly of air handling unit, and above you there is a level of the regional team of Daikin Middle East and Africa. We, as a company, as a multinational company, we adhere to the highest level of safeties across all our practices, and we implement and educate all our team and partners, our distributors, our dealers, our subcontractors, how to adhere to such high safety standards and practices. In terms of education, we in Daikin are very well known at the heavy investment we put at education, at educating our partners, stakeholders, governmental, non-governmental partners, private partners, and even the B2C sector at the various technologies, solutions, tips that we can assist their need and meet their expectation, even exceed their expectation. In Daikin Middle East and Africa, we have various training facilities for all sorts of practices, for design, for troubleshooting, for service, for overhauling, for controls, for digital implementation, for cloud services. So I think we, as a multinational company, take the education and the knowledge sharing, the transfer of know-how very seriously. And I would love to highlight one thing very important about Daikin Industries in Japan, who invest heavily in the R&D. We are one of the biggest investors in R&D, and one of our biggest research facilities is the Technology and Innovation Center in Osaka, where it is a space of information sharing and transfer of know-how with Daikin partners, research facilities, universities that always foster awareness and knowledge sharing, as well as they are pushing towards the best cutting edge technologies, development, and innovation.
Samer, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you.